All right, let's go ahead and talk about your forecast by starting out with what's kind of going on out there now. This is one of those things where it's a broad system. We've got a lot going on out here and we've got a lot to kind of unpack. So here we go. We're tracking the warm front that's lifting to the north. That's one of the reasons we're not shivering while this rain is coming down. The low pressure center and the front behind it. This has to rake through here before we can take down our first alert weather day. Let's talk about who's seeing the wet weather right now. It's coming down pretty good for us. Camden, Columbia, Sumter, Orangeburg, Bamberg, and Aiken as well. We're looking at that rain falling in Chapin. Pretty heavy for you at Lake Murray, heading all the way down into the town of Lexington, coming down at a moderately high clip. And then where you see the deeper colors here, this is going to be your oranges and your reds and the yellows. These are the areas also getting gusty winds in addition to seeing that wet weather out there. It's a little bit lighter for us over near St. Matthews as you head into Orangeburg, Cameron, and Lone Star and into Ellery. How much rain has fallen, you ask? Well, we've had over an inch in the past 24 hours in areas like Lexington and in Columbia. You're approaching that 1 inch mark in St. Matthews. You're at about 1.5 inches in Orangeburg, almost at 1.33 inches there. And then over 1.5 inches for us in Saluda. That's probably one of the highest numbers we have on the board right now, almost at 1.75 inches. So what happens from this point? Well, we'll continue to track that rain as it lifts to the north. Your temperatures are going to be stuck in those upper 50s and low 60s. This is about 1 o'clock. Notice that the clusters of rain continues. We continue to see the rain, the wet weather, and the gusty winds with your temperatures still right at around 60 degrees. At 3 o'clock, still looking at that first batch associated with the warm front lifting to the north. We then start to see that low pressure moving through the mountains and then allowing that front to start to swing through here. And that's when we'll get slightly stronger storms as we get into, let's say, the evening hours, 7 and 8 o'clock. Notice we'll start to see, even though there won't be as many, they will be associated with that front. That's going to give us a stronger lift, and that's a better chance of hearing more rumbles of thunder as we head into those evening hours. This is about 10 o'clock. Notice that it actually gets warmer as we head into the nighttime hours. That happening because we'll be behind that warm front at that point, and then we'll start to see things clearing out and improving. It turns windy for us first thing Tuesday morning. As we do get to see clear skies for the morning hours, I also see that wet weather moving out and the winds really starting to ramp up. 58 is where we are right now. We are looking live outside over our tower area. Winds from the south at 8 miles per hour. This first alert weather day continues for us. The main concern at this point is probably going to be minor flooding. As we head into the evening hours, we're going to be concerned with a few strong storms. So we're going to keep your rain chances at a 100% for the remainder of the day. Drying out starting Tuesday, and that heavy rain opportunity continues as we continue to get winds from the south underneath this warm front, and it will warm things up by tonight. Actually, we're getting to 65, but that's probably not going to happen until about 9 or 10 o'clock tonight. All right, for your Tuesday, we're tracking breezy but sunny conditions. High temperature 61, 35 as you wake up on Valentine's morning, and 63 for the afternoon. Upper 60s for your Thursday and Friday. Wet weather as we head into the weekend next week.